lights are out and you stumble in the dark. You kept pushing on, but then you went too far. When your ship has sailed and all your dreams are lost, everything is wrong, you feel like it's your fault. Just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life feels slow, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me. You're stronger now than you ever been. You gotta leave now, it's time to catch the wind. You will climb up high and look through the clouds. And when you're feeling low, I know you'll bounce back. Oh, and just remember, I will be there for you, baby. Remember, there's nothing out there to get you, don't forget it. When life throws lemons, just call me. Just call me. Just call me. Just call me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome in to the All Pro Sim Winter Heat Series, brought to you by Ritchie's Smokin' Barbecue. I am James Riles, and I'm here with Sim Racing Media, going to be bringing you the action for a couple of heats, and then our last chance qualifier. As everybody is getting ready, they've just got their times in, but we're going to go ahead and go over the info here. We are at Southern National Motorsports Park, located, of course, in LaCava, North Carolina. It is a 0.4 mile track, 17 degrees in the turn. So got a little bit of help, more help than these guys are used to, as we are going to get started and get right into it. Be sure, hit that like button, hit that share, whatever you got to do. It's all free. Help these drivers out. And in addition, get in that chat box and let me know who you're watching. So top 8 drivers we are going to race in the last heat. We're not going to get to this time around, iRacing being difficult, but we'll show you what's going on here shortly. From the grid, we're going to have Cole Gudmestad there in the lead position. Anthony Donta going to be on his inside. Then we have Ty Fredrickson and Jeremy Bingham. Rob Nelson, Corey Rogers, row number 3. Row 4, Brett McCoy and Mike Winters. Travis and Steve Wright in 9th and 10th. 6th position going to be Jade Dahlberg and Lewis Robinette. Jeff Rogers and Brett Edmonds going to be in the seventh row, with Ed Papanow and Ryan Smith there in the 8th row. 9th row is going to be Matt Vaught and Carter Nelson. They've got some work to do. Todd Aldridge and Randy Sargent as well. And then we have Carter Stark running in the back. He has got his hands full. Couple folks to look at here. Definitely always want to look at Cole Gudmestad. He's done it before here. Showed us what he can do in that 111 machine. Then, of course, the rest of these drivers, Jeremy Bingham, I know I've said his name quite a bit. Ed Papanow, he's somebody to watch. As green flag is out, Cole Gudmestad's going to lead him around. And behind him is a 36 Ty Fredrickson. See if that outside, that 17-degree banking is going to help these guys out. It's going to be a little different. We're going to have to watch that outside as they're wrecking in the back. Brad Edmonds is going to go around. He should tow. They're going to keep this thing green. They're wrecking up front. Caution is out, and Cole Gudmestad is going to get it a couple more times. We're here, folks. Let's see. Let's try and see a little bit of what happened. This was later on. Break the immersion for a bit before I find my right thing. So here we are. Cole Gudmestad. Oh, Cole Gudmestad got loose on the bottom. And then that's where it happened from. So that one was all on Cole. Unfortunately, that being in the front there got spooked a little bit, and that's what led to that. But they're going to be going green here shortly. Jeremy Bingham going to bring him around in that 66. Of course, I do apologize about the ticker there. It absolutely heats. I still don't know why. It's just ignorant. We do what we can do, though, right? Let's get rid of it, get it out of the way, and we'll do the old-fashioned way. We're gonna make sure. There we go. Green flag is out. Jeremy Bingham up front. Anthony Donta in second. Cole Gudmestad, but the place to watch is his 8th position. That's going to be your transfer position. If you don't make it to the main, you're going to be pretty rough there. As somebody took it to the holler. At Vade. Take a look at what happened. We got a blowing up car on the outside. He's trying to check up for. He does not want that caution. And then just goes around. Maybe a little bit of oil on the track there. They're going to get him back rolling again. They're going to be quick. Jeremy Bingham likes it. He wants to see this thing go as fast as possible. Got that timing tower up for you. Make sure we get everything, all the information that we can get up there, just because of the way iRacing is with these heats. It's terrible. I hate it, but it is what it is. It is what it is. There goes Anthony Donta and Jeremy Bingham. First and only heat of the night. They gave him 20 laps to get it figured out, and that's what they're going to try and do. We're watching the number 1 car back in 8th position. That's your cutoff. As the 99 goes around, iRacing going to throw the caution again. Rob Nelson. Rob Nilsson getting turned around, telling him, hey, get back ready. We are not going to do that this time around. We're not going to play around with all the yellow flag laps. They're telling the admin, they say, give them the one to go immediately. If they don't get it figured out, it's going to be a problem. So there's something about this 17-degree banking that is giving a lot of drivers issue. Most likely, you know, I know these guys are used to having to put a little bit more throttle on, so maybe a little bit of a little mind game. They think they can get off it a little bit quicker. But here in North Carolina, Southern National Raceway Park, it'll get you. That asphalt, very slippery down there in the groove where you can see all that grip, all that rubber down there. Should make it a little bit better, but these guys getting bent out of shape here on lap 14 of 20. So keep an eye on Travis Wright. That's going to be the guy who has to fight for his spot. He is in the last qualifier, in the last position on the outside there of Mike Winters. Gotta watch out here. Is the green flag gonna wave? We are rocking and rolling here. As a 36 making a move to the high side, trying to work it 3 wide for the transfer spot. Bouncing off each other, using the wall. Out goes Travis Wright. He's gonna have some work to do and not a lot of time to do it. 4 laps to get up to Jaden Dahlberg, as these two in 7th and 8th better calm down, because there is a hot Lewis Robinette coming, and if they fight for it, they're going to lose that position. Roadblock incoming. Up front, a little bit of a battle here. Anthony Danta, as caution comes out for somebody down the road. Looks like it was the number 10, or 10 on the card, 24 there, as Cole Gudmestad. What was going on there? I want to see. Cole involved in this one? This was in 4th. I don't know if Cole's a lap down. Yeah, Cole is multiple laps down. But that was not what happened. It was Travis Wright and Louis Robinette. His 10 just got in the wall. And then he tried to get out, and I guess that's where iRacing threw the yellow. As 8 drivers looking to make it right now. Jaden Dahlberg, Jeff Rogers, one's trying to make a statement. A little bit of damage on that 36 car, but Randy Sargent, he is going to be gunning for these guys, as he's going to have a green-white checkered opportunity to do it with 1 to go. It is spicy. Speaking of which, we'd like to thank our sponsor, Ritchie's Smokin' Barbecue. Appreciate all you guys do, and helping out everybody. If you're in Machesney Park, Illinois, you can hit them up, get some sweet barbecue. They're on 2nd Street. We still they're trying to sort it out. The officials are getting together. I believe we have a Ritchie's truck right up front there. Ritchie's car, I'm sorry. Jeremy Bingham driving the Ritchie's Smokin' Barbecue Chevrolet, and he's going to do so to the green flag. They're going to lead him around. Wants to be in the best position he can be, but here's the battle for the transfer spot. The 30. Oh, Randy Sargent, they said not to do that. Oh, I don't want to speak too soon, guys. I hate to. I don't make these calls. I'm not going to, but we'll see what happened with Jaden Dahlberg. As this happened, this was a bang bang play, as they say. The 91 maybe laying back a little bit more than he should have. That's all right. And then ooh, we'll have to take a oh man, we can't take a look at it. I apologize. We'll figure it out. They will figure that out. Actually, we'll have to do this the old-fashioned way. Here we go. Take it the old-fashioned way. Yep, we are not going to be able to look at it. So we're going to see kind of where everything does. While that's going on, let's see. As they are going to go around, do some warm-up laps. We're going to keep you around, but I'm going to take a quick break, step away for just a moment. You're watching Sim Racing Media, but instead of bombarding you with ads, we are just going to be here watching some warm-ups. So warm-ups underway here at the mid-season championship. They got about a little bit. They're telling them right now, having the drivers meeting. Talking about taking the penalty, you've got to. So the way this league works, if you go in there and you mess things up a little bit and you end up causing an accident, you're going to have to go to the back of the line. So that's what they're telling them right now. You're going to have to go through the pit road, get the penalty, serve it, and head to the back of the longest line, try and clean things up. So 24 cars here in the feature. Let's go ahead and run through them real quick as we're going to get started. Of course, Tyler Deshane up there in the 1 car. Willie Nelson there in second. Kelsey Rogers and Jackson Lewis make up row number 2. Then we have Levin van der Gest and Trent Smith. Alex Papini is going to be in 7th with Riley Stingham in 8th. Then row number 5, Eric White and Scott Gardner, followed by Tristan Swanson and Connor Sutton. Caleb Adrian and Grayson Ward going to be in 13th and 14th. Then we have Jared Appel, Michael Ostick in 15th and 16th. Jeremy Bingham and Anthony Donta going to be in 17th and 18th. Then we have Mike Winters and Corey Rogers. Brett McCoy and Steve Wright going to be 21st and 22nd. And then Randy Sargent and Carter Stark rounding out the field there in the back. It's going to be a doozy, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. It is going to get hot and heavy here in North Carolina, as these guys are going to try and make it to the end of this thing. Lots of laps, lot of racing to be done here. 100 laps here in North Carolina. Let me know in the chat who you're watching. I definitely am going to give some more folks some more screen time best I can. Like to do that for you guys and make sure everybody gets a chance. As we're talking to, they're hearing it up, Tyler Deshane. Let's take a look at some of these paints while we're waiting. Of course, Willie Nelson, Packerland. I do want to take a look. We do have the points. I'll post those. Post a clip where you can get the points. If you want to look through, this is your opportunity. This is your program. I'm gonna look here. And I'll post that in the chat for you guys. You guys can take a look at that link. Nope, wrong one. My apologies. Then 156. Going to be getting an EOL as well for winning next week. The 50, let's see. Here we go. There you go. Check that out where the points are standing. Alex Papini, Jackson Lewis, and Willie Nelson, the top 3 in the points. As far as who won last week, that would be Alex Papini. Alex Papini won one, and then Jackson Lewis won the other one. So Tyler Deshane going to have the button. He's going to bring him around on the restart. Green flag is out. We are racing here at the J Ray's Jerky Mid-Season Championship. Everybody side by side, this 17-degree banking, making it a little bit easier for these guys. Remember, these are the guys that qualified in. They didn't have to race in. So they qualified in. They know they can settle down. It's a long time Got to lean on each other, but Tyler DeShane doing the best he can to try and keep these cars behind him. Goes up to the bottom to block. He has the best place because what Tyler's able to do right now is he's able to use that whole racetrack. And now a little bit farther back, they've kind of lined him out. The only one left out is that number 3 car, Trent Smith, on the outside of Alex Papini. Oh, as we're wrecking. They're going to get it sorted out, though. For the most part, that was Scott Gardner and them. 3 wide. I also see the 18 of Michael Ostick. Back up front. Oh, what a caution. Jared Appel looks to be with Steve Wright. Not sure where the caution happened here. Oh, that was the 51. That was the 151 going around there. Jared Appel. Not sure. Oh, got a little bump from the 56, and that unsettled the car. Oh, just too much application of that throttle. So the way restarts work, ladies and gentlemen, we did get some extra clarification. We were correct. Leader is going to control the restarts after the initial start. So that leader is going to have the button as they go 1 to go here. They're going to pump these out. If there is a caution before a lap is completed, that is when they will go single file. That is how that's going to work. So if they get the green flag and then wreck before they take another lap, they will go single file. So Tyler DeShane now. Still up front. There we go, gets a start. The 7, Jackson Lewis, huge start on the outside, but is he going to have enough to clear the number 33? As Willie Nelson and Levon Vandergist, they're fighting it out. Alex Papini trying to make his way up. He won one of the races last night. Oh, as the 3 goes around, Trent Smith gets it back going, and they're going to wreck in front of him. 4 and 5 wide. Bumper cars. That was an amazing save. Somebody was turned around there and got it back. Trent Smith, I think. We're going to watch this again, folks, as even though racing's going on, this was amazing. Look at Trent Smith into 3 machine. Gets all the way sideways here after a ridiculous net code. And then gets back into it. Wow, that was crazy. So Jackson Lewis is getting gone. Von Vandergeest there in second. He's up 3. Tyler DeShane's falling back from his pole position. He's under the fire of Willie Nelson and Alex Papini. Riley Stincham, Connor Sutton, Caleb Andrian, Michael Ostick, and Eric White round out the rest of the field. Is the closest battle we got going on. These guys battling for 19th, trying to make the pass there. Stuck on the high side. We're going to see this it's going to get less competitive as the race continues on, just because the nature of this racing, and I'm not sure, guys, I don't know what's going on with this darn ticker. It can't figure out what it wants to do. I do apologize. I will say, Julie Henricks says, Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue has the best brisket pizza and grilled cheese. I was there Saturday and tried the pork tacos, and they were yummy. Julie, get out of here with that. I'm hungry already, and now I'm looking at the Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue website, and I can tell you what, if they delivered down to Arkansas, I would have it DoorDashed. I don't think I have. Once I win the lottery, I will DoorDash it here. I'll take the couple $1,000s, make it happen. But I do appreciate the comments. Pizza's my favorite, but the nachos, oh my gosh, y'all are making me hungry talking about Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue. But you know what I can get? I can't get Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue, but you can. Head over to McChesney Park, Illinois. If you're in the area or if it's worth the trip, head that way. But you can get some J. Ray's smoked jerky. Link in that description as well. You can get that ordered to you. Really fun thing they do for you is you can put your logo on a bag of jerky, buy 50 to 100 bags, and hand them out at your next event. Because I tell you what do people love more than jerky? And that's Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue Brisket Pizza. But other than that, some jerky at your event could help out. So Jackson Lewis up front, he's got Levon Vandergeest. But because of the way this track is and how quick it is, 14 seconds lap, we're already a fourth of the way through with this thing. The 23 and the 7, are they going to be content trying to gap out Willie Nelson and Alex Papini here? Or are they going to have to... is Levon going to have to try and make a move on Jackson Lewis? There's no guarantee that this race is going to go green. We already know that. I can next day ship some Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue. Don't tempt me with a good time. As Alex Papini, Riley Stingham, Connor Sutton just made a pass back in the back there. Let's take a look. Not sure why these cameras are so bad. It is what it is. Oh, cornbread. You gonna eat your cornbread? See where everything's going on. Tristan Swanson having a little bit of issue there. He's now scored in last place. Let's see what happened. Battling for pretty much the end there. Looks like poor application. Then just a bump by the X1. It's the 100 around. I bet they're going to be talking in the pits. Oh, as they almost, leaders almost got into him there. Now, as we get moving here, be sure to hit that like button if you're enjoying what you're seeing. If you're not enjoying what you're seeing, let me know how I can make it a little bit better for you. Giving you the content here at Sim Racing Media. We'll make sure you guys are happy. This is for the drivers. This is for these guys right here to be able to get out and show their folks what they do on the weekends, on the weeknights, what their hobby is. But how you can help out, hit that like button. That tells YouTube algorithm that you guys are liking what you're seeing and you want to see some more of it. So hit that like button. You don't have to subscribe. We have so much racing going on. If you're a race fan, you can hit our subscribe button. But we sure would appreciate it. But it is a tough run to try and catch all the races. We even have a race going on right now. Cleanracing.net. If you want to check out some NASCAR racing, we got our great team, Tony Trapasso, calling over there. More than welcome to open up a couple tabs and see what's going on there, as well as starting next week, we're going to have the Sunday Cup League on Monday nights. So 3 races on Monday nights. Name another broadcasting company it's doing what we're trying to do. But you're here for these guys: Jackson Lewis, Levon Vondergeest, Willie Nelson, Alex Papini. Let's go in the car. Let's see see some of these drivers and what kind of helmets we got going on here. Jackson Lewis up front, and Levon Vondergeest, Willie Nelson. Jamie, I might have to give it a shot. You know what? I'm gonna have to give it a shot here. With the Imperial helmet. Let's go on board with Jackson as he's gonna take the. There we go. 7 gets a run. Good look on that. Levon's got to fall back as huge accident behind him. Still wrecking. No fast repairs either here, boys and girls. So if something happens, you wreck your car, you're going home. Caleb Adrian. I think this happened a little bit farther up. Yep, it did. 29, Caleb Adrian. Again, we're going to break immersion here because I don't have my replay graphic. Do apologize for that. There we go, 29. Looks like, if I imagine, he's going to... 18 crowded. And then just everybody banging from there on out. Yeah, I think Michael Ostick, and he knows it. He owned up to it. He said, that's my bad. Crowded down a little bit. Let's take a look from the blimp. Didn't know Ritchie Smoking Barbecue owned a blimp, did you? Well, this is the Ritchie Smoking Barbecue. Yep, just the 18 just did not. So there's going to be some debate on this. There always is, but take a look here, and I don't call the accidents. I'm just commentating over them. But the 18 generally, look at all the other cars. What all the other cars do is they kind of naturally float up, and the 18 stays in that lane, and it's up to the passing car to make sure the pass is complete. But you got to think about that one. But he did call its ownership for it. No harm, no foul. These cars are tough to handle, especially today, it seems. As it's going to be single file. Single file with 1 to go. They're going to have to get them lined up. Take a look with that dashboard down there at the bottom. See where these guys are at. How quickly these things go. 40 to 80 on the backstretch. We're going to see how fast we can get. These guys are going 80 miles an hour through the turn. Oh no, Alex Papini's going around. Alex Papini. Well, I'm sorry, Willie Nelson, not Alex Papini. Willie Nelson, not Alex Papini. Apologize. I don't want to get Jamie all riled up. Willie Nelson around this time. Looks like Papini and... Oh, let's see who claims that. Let's see who claims that. This one is going to be a complicated one because here, watch the 28 and the 25. Papini and Willie Nelson are racing here, and then a little bit of door banging. That's what happened. That's okay. And then the 77 gets into the 28, and chain reaction pushes the 25 around. So good job by Willie Nelson to lock it down. And then look at the intestinal fortitude to wait for everybody to get by. So who's that going to be on? Who is going to take that one? Corey Snow says, I wish iRacing did Rockford Speedway. You know what? Me too. I've got family up in Rackford. As I'm hearing on the radios, we're almost approaching the halfway point. Willie Nelson's going to take ownership of that one. I can see that. You know, I can see that that happened. He did kind of get to the door there. You could argue. I guess he's gonna argue. Hey, sorry, my bad. Taking me the EOL. So 1 to go, side by side. Jackson Lewis, Levon Vandergeest. Riley Stingham up there in third now with Alex Papini. Dave, I tend to agree, but you know what? I get paid to call him. I don't get paid to admin. That happened. You know, that's a bang-bang play on the 77. I would call that a racing deal. But if you have to blame somebody, if you absolutely have to, I agree. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's a racing deal. Jackson Lewis up front with Levon Vandergeest. Riley Stingham there in second with Alex Papini. Got to get in front of Alex if you have the chance. Otherwise, he is going to get around you. Connor Sutton and Tyler Deshane, your pole sitter, having a little bit of trouble throughout the race. He's fallen back to fifth from his starting position of first. Anthony Dantas trying to work around the outside. As I envision something might happen back here. A little bit of net code. That is no bueno for short tracks, because that is no bueno. We're gonna be 3 wide entering into turn number 2. Turn number 4, I'm sorry. The action's coming at you quick. Folks, remember, hit that like button. It's not for me. Sim Racing Media does not make a dime off the like button. What that does is it tells the YouTube algorithm to watch these drivers try and get around the track. So that is for the drivers. That's not for me. It's for the sponsors such as Ritchie Smoking Barbecue. They're in McChesney Park, Illinois. You can have it shipped, I'm hearing, from very respectable sources. As we may have, oh, no, we don't. Caution is out. Caution is out. Jeremy Bingham. They ended up winning the last chance qualifier. Has not been able to get back as much as he wanted to. This is what happened here. He's in that Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue, but it looks like Randy Sargent's going to be the issue. Oh, gets into the apron, then clips the 1X. That's the 1X. Let's see who scored as the 1X. Randy Sargent. So Jackson Lewis back up front. He won at Iowa Speedway. So he's got a win under his belt. Let's talk about the number 7. Jackson Lewis, once I figure out what is his actual car number. 7, yeah, 7. So Jackson Lewis, 5 starts. He's got 2 wins on the season with an average finish of 4.6. 4 top 5s, 4 top 10s. The only time he didn't make it was he didn't make the feature once, it looks like. Very clean driver, the 7 machine, as he's following that pace truck around. Not going to give him an inch. Off the surface they go. The 23 Vandergeest gets into the wall. There's some beating and banging as they're in 1 and 2. Riley Stingham going to hold that bottom line and keep Alex Papini behind him. Then we have Anthony Donta and Tyler DeShane. Tyler trying to just hold off, keep everybody away here. Grayson Ward farther back, 77. That iRacing paint scheme 17. We got a car on the wall. Jared Appel and Scott Gardner got into it. They're going to be able to... They're going to talk about it. If there was a button for crawling out of the car, I think these guys would be pressing it. Here they go. A little bit of... 13 ran him up into the wall. The 51, he's Brad Keselowski. He's not lifting. And then they talk about it. They kiss and make up, get on going. Take a look at Anthony Donta, 15. He is the 5'10". Anthony Donta has 3 starts, 2 top 10s, average finish of 11th. Not bad, not bad, not bad. Is they're going to be going single file until 30 to go, which is only 3 laps. So they're going to be trying single file, try and clean it up a little bit. You know, and this is normal. This isn't not normal. Is there a purse at the end of the racing season for the top finishes, or is it just for fun? It is a trophy. Not sure of a purse. Let's go Weber. Very cool, Jamie. All right, so we got a Weber fan. Where's I don't see a Weber. Who are you cheering for, Dave? Give me their iRacing name. Green flag is out. Stack up for third. Alex Papini going to try and work to the outside. He has not been able to get to the bottom to be able to make anything happen, as it seems like tires have been an issue. Everybody having to slow down a little bit. The lap time's definitely showing it. About 2/10 off, which is a lot if you're here at these short tracks. 14 seconds laps is the average. Closest battle on track gonna be Connor Sutton and Corey Rogers. Everyone else seems to have got it figured out. Well, let's go. We got 72 laps. Let's go ahead and run and turn it up. I'm going to turn it up. You guys do it the same at home, and we'll be right back. All right, we are back. $77.23 going at it. Remember, guys, we are live here on iRacing. These drivers out here are racing right now in their homes. Is 8:48 Central Time. As the 77 trying to attack the 23 of Levon Vandergeest for third with 17 laps to go. Seems like the racing's cleaned up. Some of that rubber's been laid down. These cars getting a little bit easier to handle, but geez, just look how close the 77 of Riley Stingham is getting to this 23 machine as they're about to encounter lap traffic. Good old-fashioned Saturday racing when you can get involved with some lap traffic when the guests in the stands aren't able to keep track. Luckily we are. We're going to get a view here from the stands. If you were in Southern National Motorsports Park, this is what you would see. Racers is a little bit of action there with Willie Nelson trying to make his way back through the field. This kid is fast. Biggest gainer right now, hardest charger. If the award was to go right now, the 510 of Anthony Donta would be the one to get it. That Green City Motorsports City. I'm gonna have to let's go on the hood and see what that is. Apologize to Anthony's sponsors. City Chevrolet. That's City Chevrolet 510. He is up 13 positions so far. In fact, everybody in the top 5, only person to start there is the 1 and the 2. As lap car coming up on lap traffic, the C's are parting, but you got to be careful. You cannot be that aggressive when you're trying to let everybody by. As these drivers, now is the real test. These guys don't have to let you by. They're supposed to give you every opportunity to get by, but there's nothing saying that these drivers have to completely get out of the way. Oh, is Stingham with the save of the day. Oh my gosh, look at this save. Papini, maybe a little bit of neck code, and then maybe it happened out of this turn. Or maybe I was just blind. I don't know. I don't know what happened. But now we're battling. Anthony Donta got by. Alex Papini got by, and then the 77's going to dump Donta. Donta now working with lap traffic, but he's got Grayson Ward on his inside. 3 wide forces Donta. Lap car on the outside. Ward on the inside for position. They are beating and banging door to door out of 3 and 4, but the caution's going to come out. Willie Nelson involved in another one. Pace truck going 1,000 miles trying to get up in front of the leaders there. Going to figure out what happened with Willie Nelson and Connor Sutton. Oh, looks like Willie just gets to the back of the 54 and then just helps him around. That ooh. This may have been brewing for a while. Here's a cockpit view. Nope, I was trying to get out of the way. That car was not listening to the inputs that Nelson was trying to give it. In fact, we may have a lockup here. Let's look at the wheels. Close. It tried to lock up. I just don't think that car was as tight as she could be. Started the entry a little too low and then just tried to work around to capitalize, and it just wasn't there for Willie, unfortunately. That's going to bring us to 3 laps to go. Overtime. Buy it $1 for every time that these guys, every race they finished under a green-white checkered conditions, I would have $2. And it's not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. As usually they only get one attempt here. Go get him, AP. I know that's Alex Papini. Everybody wants to see. Green flag is out. Alex Papini gets an inside jump. Whoa, look at the blocking by the 23. That's going to open the door for Riley Stingham. 3 wide, 23 and the 28 going to get together. Caution's going to fly. That's it. That's it, folks. How they line up here is going to determine the end of it. What the heck just happened? Starts on the restart. The 23 having to make an aggressive move. I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that one. Here on the restart, Alex Papini holding back a little bit there. Gets the jump, and then the 23 is just doing what he's got to do. He's got to block that. You have to block that run. Unfortunately, gets bumped out of the way and into the wall, and then a little bit of net code. That's very unfortunate, but that's going to end it. That is the caution that's going to end it. Alex Papini trying to get him around, but Jackson Lewis going to be your race winner for the night. Going to get the burnouts out of the way. The 23 was a little rough. Yeah, but I think Alex was a little aggressive as well. Got to be unbiased. But these are racers out here racing. You can't stop racers from racing. As the 77 or the 7 of Jackson Lewis going to burn it down. Fantastic race. And we already got him in here. He is no stranger to victory lane and talking with me. Jackson, how's it going?
It's going great. Couldn't be happier right now.
Yeah, there you go. Getting a couple, adding a win, adding the notch to your season. You got 2 wins so far, making it 3. Are you dominating the field?
I wouldn't say that. I definitely wasn't the best car today. I was pretty decent, but it wasn't too bad. Levon was definitely faster than me, especially at the end there. I just can't. This really tricky track for me. Can't really hit my marks here for whatever reason. But no, I wouldn't say domination is by any means, but just strong, consistent runs so far.
Yeah. Talk about strong, consistent runs. I know you've got 5 starts and 4 top 10s, 4 top 5s. The only person beating you in top 5s is Alex Papini, but the points headed your way. What were you thinking coming in here, and were you thinking that this was going to be your track? I know you said that this wasn't pretty quick for you.
Yeah, I just came into today, especially with practice. I didn't really have any speed, from what I have been having, and I was hoping to get some bonus points with qualifying there. Couldn't get us, so luckily I just got a good invert there, and just knew I had to get to the front, and I wanted to get as many bonus points as I could. I wanted to lead all laps that I could, and try not to let anybody else lead any as well. I know Papini so far, he's been consistent. The guy has not left the top 3 either. He hasn't had as many wins, but he's been right there with me the entire time. He's by far my top worry, and it sucks for him today, but I'll take what I can get, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely. Good run again. Tell us about that Legends Direct machine. Who you got on there and who you want to shout out?
Man, I've said it a lot this season so far,
That's
but I got to thank
thing.
Legends.
That's a good thing,
Yeah.
Jackson.
Hey, we'll just keep exposing them as much as we can. But Legends Direct, any real life Legend car races, Bando races in the Midwest area, all across the country, even you can order any parts from them. Ship it right to your door. Call them. They're great people. They're awesome people. They'll get you set up right away and in a jiffy. Oxborough Enterprises, any shipping needs, if you bought a big old flatbed trailer, call Oxborough Enterprises. He'll get you shipped on right to your doorstep, wherever you need it to go. And then I got to thank our Camp Setup Shop with their virtual stuff with all my driver development. They've made me a lot better than what I have been in previous years. And so far, I've been having great success these last 2 winters and couldn't be happier. And thank you for your broadcast. And gosh, I forget the title sponsors.
Ritchie's Smoking Barbecue.
Ritchie Smoking Barbecue. There we go. I'm sorry. And Jay Ray's Jerky. Got to thank them for putting this whole series on, and Alex Papini for organizing the stuff. I have a great, like I said before, I have a fun time every Monday and can't wait for every Monday.
Absolutely. Well, Jackson, you're getting so good at the calling out the sponsors. I'm glad you're getting to practice, but let's stick the landing next time. Ritchie Smoking Barbecue. But Jackson,
Ritchie
you're gonna have another
Barbecue.
opportunity. You're gonna have another opportunity. I know it. Good luck moving forward, and I'm sure we'll be talking to you next week.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. That is going to do it for us here at Sim Racing Media. Nobody else in the Discord, so Riley Stingham and Levon Vandergeest are going to be out of here. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it. We appreciate you so much for sticking around. We'll go over our final results. Going to be Jackson Lewis, Riley Stingham, Levon Vandergeest, Anthony Dante, Grayson Ward, and Tyler Deshane. Corey Rogers, Jared Appel, Mike Winters, and Eric White going to round out the top 10. Connor Sutton, Willie Nelson, Carter Stark, Alex Papini finishing back to 14th there, Michael Ostick in 15th. Jeremy Brigham, Randy Sargent, Trent Smith, Scott Gardner, Kelsey Rogers, Brett McCoy, Caleb Adrian, and Steve Wright. 24 is Tristan Swanson. So we go, ladies and gentlemen. That's going to do it for us. We appreciate you sticking around and watching, and we will talk to you next time.